after we've lost everything, we're free to do anything.
Oh, knowing that you would stay my baby, I know that my mother would never. Raise up, step my back.
Black Tuck, big T-shirt, Billy.
What the fuck are you doing with your time and your life? I don't understand how you do not have a fire in your mind that is compelling you to conquer Earth. You go all this time and you're not doing anything with it.
Yo, these are 3 simple ways to become more respected as a man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes are weak and nobody respects y'all. 1, get the fucking shape. When you're in shape and you carry muscle in a nice solid frame, men think twice about fucking with you. Like me, I'm a boxer. I like to think I know how to fight, right? But even me, when I see bodybuilders, I'm like, oh shit, if I was fighting, bro, I gotta keep my distance. Because if he grabbed me, he could fucking slam me and have his way with me. Pause. 2, stop being a funny guy 24/7. Girls are gonna get turned off and no man is gonna respect you because you see life as a fucking joke. But when you're serious 24/7, no man's gonna fuck with you because you're unpredictable. I'm not saying you gotta be a robot now, right? There's just a time and place for everything, you know what I'm saying? Be fucking serious 80% of the time and be goofy 20% of the time. Your life's gonna change. 3, pick up a martial art, bro. Test your heart, whether it's ground game, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, or stand-up, kickboxing, boxing, or Muay Thai, right? When you train, bro, you got a different kind of respect. All my fighters or anybody that trains wrestlers, MMA guys, boxers, they know this shit, you know what I'm saying? And they'll think twice about fucking with you.
How are women the prize if they date up? If the woman's the prize, why do I have to be taller than her? Why do I have to make more money? Why do I have to be able to give her the life that she can't get for herself if she's the prize? I'll tell you why. Because she's not the prize. I am, and you are. This is just another one of society's oldest tricks. Trick the people who have the power into believing they don't have the power, and they'll spend all their time chasing the power instead of using their power, which gives those who don't have the power all the power. Reclaim your crowns, gentlemen. The time has come to know the game and play it well.
Of men.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The audacity and confidence of mediocre men is...
Yet there are so many women out there that most wouldn't consider to be 10s that say they deserve a man that makes 6 figures and is at least 6 foot tall.
Excuse me, can you record me real quick? Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
Oh, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip. Huh? Now.
Realizing the person you fucking with is a dot right in front of you, like.
Every guy has dated someone that they loved, and she goes, "Who's your celebrity crush?" You know, like, if you could cheat on your cheat list, who would it be? And you sit there in shock because you've never thought about this because you love her. And she starts naming off these A-list celebrities. And you realize she would cheat on you in an instant. No hesitation. Wouldn't even think twice about it.
Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, baby. I'm sorry.
You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad.
Never date a combative woman. Never date a woman going against the fucking grain. That is the worst headache. You don't want to be in a situation to where everything is an argument. Everything you do and say, there's a pushback. Or everything you suggest, there's a pushback. Or every time you say something about her, she feel like you attacking her. A fucking headache and a nightmare with a woman like that. Do not date women like that. Don't take women like that serious. That shit gonna drain you. That shit gonna drain your energy. And if your energy is drained, you can't provide value to the world.
Take, what's the worst thing? You get rejected. Why is it the worst thing in the world to people?
I really wish women would understand that it's just not about the rejection part. It's being rejected over and over and over and over and over and over again. And also, you say it like all they do is say, no, thank you, you're not my type, and then move on. That's not what happens. Literally, I've seen girls say ew to people. Like, ugh, like, how dare you speak to me like that? Or like laugh at them right in their face. Like, I've seen guys go up to a group of women, try to hit on one girl, and all of them laugh in his face. Every girl at the table will laugh in his face. That's how crazy it is. Just to give you one, this is very long time ago. This was in middle school. This is literally like one of the very first times I ever tried to ask a girl out. I passed her a note asking her, or basically saying like, I like you a lot. I would like to be your boyfriend. Do you like me? And she stood up in front of the class whenever the teacher wasn't there. And she read the entire note in front of everybody and then answered no, and then laughed at me with the entire class, pointing at me and laughing at me. That was the first experience of me asking a girl out. It's not just rejection. This shit crushes your soul sometimes. Read your comments, by the way. You might have.
What does it mean when a woman is about to get married and has her bachelorette party at Vegas with her girls? I'm going to break this down for you, bro. What this means is the guy back home that she's marrying is a beta cuck chimpanzee. That's exactly what he is. She has no respect for him. He has no boundaries. He doesn't even respect himself, okay? Because if a girl wants to go to Vegas with her girlfriends, bachelorette or not, makes no fucking difference to me. Guess what? We ain't getting married, sweetie. When you come back, I don't have a girlfriend. You don't have a boyfriend. You don't have a husband. That's how you guys should play it. But since 90% of guys don't have balls, this is what happens, guys. You get cucked. Now she's going to have her fun one last time. Her friends are going to, egg her on. They're going to tell her, "Oh my God, go for that guy. He's so hot. Don't worry about your husband. We'll cover your back. He won't know a thing." Congratulations, bro. This is what you fucking married.
But I always love the bitch. I had to hate the bitch to fucking just leave the bitch alone, cuz.
It's done. You move on. Turn the page. Lick your finger. Turn the page. It's done. If they lie, they cheat, they steal from you, or they're seeing somebody else, or there's anybody else involved, soon as that mitt is touched by somebody else, that's it. The doors are closed. Poof. Gone in the wind like it never happened. Next.
When is it okay to cheat?
I would say,
so?
Never.
If you would have to get permission, obviously.
Well, that's cheating. That doesn't really make sense.
That's true.
That's the dumbest thing you've ever said to me. It's okay though.
Thanks.
I'm not trying. Well, this is gonna be on YouTube, isn't it? Can you scratch that?
That was a really genuine moment right there.
My advice to anybody thinking about getting married, stay your ass where you at. Don't you do it. You're going to be having to take a lot of goody powders. And she ain't going to want to have sex with you no more. Bye.
And you're okay with him leaving you because you're not young anymore?
That's not what the red pill teaches.
What does it teach?
It's basically like, guys, your experiences to men are valuable to them if you experience them with them.
Mm-hmm.
So like if a guy kind of explained this to me, like if he meets his wife at 21, like in his eyes she'll forever be 21.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's like, some guys will be like, oh, that's bullshit, but like
Mm-hmm.
I think like men build, like they love through loyalty, and the
Mm-hmm.
longer you've been with someone, he appreciates the loyalty, but it's not valuable to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm 25 now, if I come at 35, then it's like, it's not valuable to the next guy. Does that make sense?
My concern,
Audacity and confidence of mediocre men is something I wish we could bottle and huff.
Oh my Lord, where do I start with this? I was a bouncer for a long time, and I bounced in a lot of clubs, and there was one thing you were always guaranteed to see. The really pretty chicks, the ones that were actually bona fide attractive, were cool. You could talk to them, you could joke around with them, they had senses of humor, they were cool. It was all the ugly women, the ones that show up and really ain't nobody looking at them, they got gorilla tits and all that. those were the ones that had the biggest attitudes, who thought every man in the club wanted a piece of them. And it really wasn't like that. Like, even as bouncers, we would go up to them and be, try to say something to them. Like, hey, get away from the bar, get away from the waitress area or whatever. And their first thing would be like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not trying to holler at you like that. But this is more of a jerk problem, not mediocre men or women or anything else. That's the real problem.
What do you think of this? Do you think that American women are unmarriageable?
You got the red pill guys out there talking about how women with high body counts are not marriage material. And then you got other guys out there saying that marriage just isn't worth it as a mathematical calculation because when you get divorced, she takes everything, ruins your life, and then you don't have access to your kids, your house, or your money anymore. I mean, all that's true enough to an extent, but what I think would change the culture and want men to be married again is if women stopped thinking men were disposable. I really believe, from my experience and the experience of my friends, that we just feel like we're easily replaced, that it's easy to toss us away, that as soon as a hard time comes, that you just move on. You got 1,000 people knocking on your door and waiting for me to fail so that they can move in. And honestly, women, until you change that mentality, until you find value in staying together with me, then it's not going.
I can't believe men really chose Andrew Tate as their representation. Like, just the misogyny kills me. Dead. Yeah, that's how I feel about Donna Hilton and feminists. Who is that? Oh, Donna Hilton? Oh, she's a feminist who was asked to speak at the Women's March. Yeah, in front of like hundreds of thousands of women in Washington, D.C. Super iconic, very big deal. She helped murder, kidnap, grape, torture, and then murder a man who had a disability. And that's who feminists chose as their representation, but y'all don't want to acknowledge that.
When you set a date with a girl, you gotta ghost her until the day of or the day before. A lot of y'all dudes fuck things up before you even got a chance to go on a date with the girl. There's two ways you can fuck this up, right? You're texting her every day leading up to the date, right? Saying, oh, I can't wait for Saturday, this and that. You're gonna turn off. It look like you got no bitches, bro. You seem desperate. I'm gonna just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Or the other thing is, you might be too confident. You might send her a fucking dick pic on some weird shit or a freaky text message or a text you think is freaky. Now she's scared of you, my boy. She don't want to go on a date with no fucking creep.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Honor is not something that's talked about much in modern society. Honor stems from respect. If you find anybody in your life that truly doesn't respect you, and I don't mean disagrees with you, that's something else, that doesn't fully respect you, remove those people from your life. If they're family or something, you can't get rid of them, at least keep them at arm's distance. In a relationship, this is vitally important. She needs to respect you in order to honor you. And yes, I'm speaking as a man to men. Women, put your own interpretation on this. What's that look like? One common thing is the eye roll. Go ahead and Google eye roll, marriage, and contempt. If she gives you a serious kind of eye roll, she means it. It's not only that she doesn't respect you, she has contempt for you. Your relationship's in a very bad spot. I did some counseling the other day with a follower over on the other platform. Short version is, his girlfriend had screenshotted some text conversations with her ex-boyfriend. Somehow he came across it and asked, why do you have these old text conversations screenshotted? She said, as a memory. He asked, do you have any of our conversations saved like that? She said, no. She said that was different. Long story short is, this ex-boyfriend is somebody that made a huge impact on her. And whatever impact the new boyfriend had, it was not enough for her to go in and erase those old screenshots. This is a very deep form of disrespect. No respect, no honor. Thus, such a relationship is a dishonorable thing for this man.